nitwa Usabwimana Samwel.
My name is Usabwimana Samuel.
Mukayigire Virginie.
And then Mukayigire Virginie.
Tuba I Bruxelles.
We live in Belgium, in Brussels. We have been there for 10 years. We thank God for that. Wherever I went, I said, even if they cut my throat, I will not say no to my Lord. I told you that my sister there prayed for me to be saved. I got saved in 82. But I was really tired. It made her to go to the forest to pray for me alone because I was tired. But the God that they are speaking, the God that you speak, if you allow him, he doesn't ask you for any price. He gives freely, takes you from darkness and puts you in the light and gives you the peace in the heart, that which people don't have. For me to sleep at night and find sleep. Do you know, those who lived in Rwanda knows that those bottles of Primus, like 6 of them. It requires that I had like 6 bottles before I go to bed. But when I met Jesus, when I received Jesus, he took away that drunkardness. When I will come to that, it will smell bad. But before, it was like perfume that attracts me. Before any bar, it will be like a force pulling me in. My wife didn't say something, but I will say it for her. I started work in 67, the public work, public servant. And I had good salary. I was in the court of law, but I was a servant. Assembly, oh okay, the National Assembly. But she didn't see any of my salary. Because my salary will go to pay for the debts I had in the bars. And the owners of those bars, they knew where to get my salary. They come to the source. Wasn't I tired? But Jesus took me out. Those who don't know him thinks we are talking about small things. But Jesus gives peace, takes you out of sin, and gives you things which you didn't find. We have just 2 kids. We had problems with giving birth. She had many miscarriage. So on the 5th one, that's when we found Jesus. Jesus said, if you believe in me, stay in me, I'll do miracles. I didn't tell you that we go to the witch doctors and many other things. But we repented, and we repented well. And then God said, I'm giving you children, sons and daughters. By then, she had had 5 miscarriages. Even the 6th one got out. When we were saved and God has spoken, you see that would have been a stumbling block for many. Because we had a prayer group, we didn't shake. But they came the testimony, the power to give a testimony. Who were we telling their testimony? Everybody outside the churches. Because all of them, when we have that miscarriage, there were so many drinks, all sorts of types of alcohol. The traders will bring the alcohol in my home.
n'abo twakoranaga
and even though my co-workers
n'abaturanyi
and even neighbors,
ugasanga iwanjye ari stock z'amayoga
it will be the stocks of drinks.
ijambo ry'Imana rikavuga ngo ngwizo nzoga,
And then but the word of God says, drink those beer, those alcohol,
wibagirwe ibyago byawe
and
ufite.
forget all your troubles.
nazinywaga nkibagirwa ko napfushije,
I'll drink and forget my trouble,
nkisindira,
and I will be drunk,
mu mahoro.
and they will think I am in peace.
nkabyibuka ari uko nkangutse,
And then I will remember when I'm up.
ariko Yesu yabidukuyemo.
But Jesus took me out of
ubwo
that.
tumaze gukuramo inda gatandatu nta muntu wazanye inzoga iwacu.
After the 6th miscarriage, nobody brought the alcohol drink in my
hari
house.
umuminisitiri wamwitaba arinywa yarangiza agafata irindi.
There was a minister who was smoking. They would take a cigarette one after another.
ariko yaje kudutabara ava iwacu mu rugo abona icyubahiro cy'Imana ntiyagwa n'isigara n'imwe.
But he came to my home, that chain smoker, he didn't smoke even one because he saw the glory of God.
kuko Imana yashaka kwihesha icyubahiro no muri abo ngabo nabo.
Because God wanted to show his glory even among those ones.
kandi yarabikoze.
And he did it.
twigiye imbere rero badubwira ijambo ry'Imana kubatizwa mu mazi menshi.
Going forward, they told us about being baptized with immersion.
twebwe twari twarabatijwe bya bindi uriya yari umugatolika kazi je ndi umuprosokazi ariko wowe urindi dini.
You see, she was a Catholic, was in the church, in the Protestant, but just in the church.
tumaze kwakira ijambo ry'Imana twumva twabatizwa.
But when we received the word of God, we felt we should be baptized.
dusaba ko tubatizwa turabatizwa.
We asked to be baptized, and we were baptized.
ba abanyamadini bataye umutwe babuze urubyaro none bagiye gushaka Imana yo mu mazi twese ntitwabatije.
And those religious people started to say they've lost their mind. Haven't we baptized them?
ariko Imana yashakaga ubuhamya bwo mu madini naho.
But Jesus or God wanted the testimony even in those churches.
inda karindwi ivamo.
Even the 7th one, we got the 7th miscarriage.
b'abanyamadini batande twababwiye.
And those religious people said, didn't we tell you?
Imana yo mu mazi yari kubaha abana.
That God of the water, will he give them children?
inda ya cyenda nayo yaje kuvamo.
Even the 9th, when the child we were expecting, the 9th one, we had miscarriage still.
kubera iki nabyo abaganga bari bamugiriye inama cyangwa batugiriye inama ngo tujye muri komisiyo medika imwohereze mu mahanga y'Uburaya barebe ko yabyara.
Because we had gone to the doctors and they had given us advice to go to abroad to see if she could give birth.
ariko ntabyo ntibyashobotse kuko yarabahamirije ati Imana yambwiye kuzapa abana b'abahungu n'abakobwa muzabibona.
And even then she gave the testimony that God told her that she will get sons and daughters, and you'll see it.
baramubwira ati n'akazi kawe n'akazi kawe.
They said that's your business.
ariko inda ya cyenda arayisama abyara amezi 9 ashize Imana itumwana umukobwa.
But the 9th one she got birth, she expected, and then she gave birth.
inama kandi Imana kandi yaduhaye undi mwana w'umuhungu nyuma ye ubu dufite abana babiri umukobwa n'umuhungu.
And afterwards we got a son. Now we have a daughter and a son.
turabishimira Imana.
We thank God.
ibyo rero byatumye tumaze kwihana twizera Imana pe.
That's what caused us when we got saved to believe God indeed.
kandi ndababwiza ukuri bya bindi bambatije abakristo ngo ndi bwere bw'itorero niko bimeze.
And I tell you that name they gave me of holiness, that's how it is.
sinkunda umukristo winjira mu itorero ngo agera tukisha Imana.
I don't like people who come to church and go making the name of God being mocked.
atagerageje gukora ibishoboka byose ngo anezeze Imana kandi agaragaza Imana.
Without trying to do everything they can to please God.
twakunze Imana rero.
So we love God. We love God. And even now I love God.